is going to send out one attack at each of you guys in front of him. So
Okay.
let's do Barkus first. An 18 to hit Barkus. He's destroyed.
No.
I think I can take out all you guys.
I think you can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Danielus fires a shot at Farron, and
it doesn't do damage, but can I still like hook him and pin him down?
You missed with the attack, basically.
Farron?
He deflected it would be more accurate to say.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can exchange some communication here.
You're good. I mean,
like,
I can't. It's not my turn. Whatever happens.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, fair enough.
Farron, what is wrong with you? After I'm like still holding my gut.
Okay, cool. Saul, he is going to swing Maximus once again. This time he does hit with a 23 and 8 damage, respectable.
That is nothing. I've done like 80 damage.
He was bloody.
And Saul is going to grab onto you, Farron, and he's going to say, "Brother, are you what's gone wrong?" And it is your turn, Farron.
So on my turn, you can kind of see the purplish haze kind of go away from my eye. I'm going to draw my fist back. It's going to start glowing. I'm going to run up to Bulk, and I'm going to use Healing Hands. And he is going to, let me see, it's going to be 2d4. So Bulk, you're going to come up with 6 hit points.
Blessed.
That is going to be my action. And then I'm going to kind of sulk back towards Saul and be like, it's all in my head. I just have to think clear. This isn't right. I need to get out of here. And that's my action, do Healing Hands, and I have no bonus. So that's all I got. I'm going to go back towards Saul.
So Bulk is revived. He is still prone, but he is saved from the clutches of death once again, taking us down to the abomination, who in its rage state has 3 attacks. What do you say? 2 to Bulk, 1 to old Barkus? That sounds good.
No, all the Bulk.
So against Bulk, okay.
This is hitting.
Wow.
So Bulk, I do only hit once. So that's not bad. Once again for 19 damage.
Well, it's sleepy time for Bulk.
Your death saves start over though, so you're at 0.
True. That is true. And he also hits and he also hits Barkus. Dealing 19 damage to Barkus. Just using the average total there. So Barkus is hanging on. But so are you guys. Bulk, death saving throw, buddy.
Roll a 20.
14.
Save.
14. Close, but it is a save. That would be funny if it was a 13. Daniel, it's on to you, my friend.
Oh my god, no. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, I'm going to draw my longbow again.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, but I can still re-roll, correct?
No, advantage is gone.
No! Okay, so I miss. I'm going to have Barkus attack. He rolls 17. And he does 6 damage.
6 damage, it's good.
Marcus was rolling close, rolling a 12 on that die.
By now, you guys have started like knocking chunks of flesh off of the beast.
Now
it is
after I've
Saul's,
done, like...
it is Saul's turn. He misses. And he misses. Saul, he kind of giveth and he taketh away. Fascinating turn of events as we come up to Farron.
Farron is feeling like this is going to have to be like a last dash push, is going to run up toward Bulk's unconscious body. Can't really do much healing, but is going to hit him with the not Bulk, but try to hit the quarterstaff with the fleshy weird person with a 17.
And it does hit.
All right, it's going to do a 10 bludgeoning damage,
Good.
and then it's going to do an unarmed strike with a bonus action. It is going to try to hit with a 21.
It does. It does hit.
17 bludgeoning, or no, sorry, 7 bludgeoning damage.
Checking for 13s here.
I have not. I don't know what would happen if I roll it on myself.
Yeah,
It's a natural one. It's a natural.
Oh,
one.
I forgot about that. Yeah, but no, I did not roll any of those.
Do you have any more attacks? You're out of key points.
No, that's all I got.
Okay. The abomination goes again. He is going to send out one attack at each of you guys in front of him. So let's do Barkus first. An 18 to hit Barkus. He's destroyed.
No.
I think I can take out all you guys.
I think you can.
Here's one at Farron. Scoring a 24.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm just gonna minus that 19.
Yeah, you're not dead. And bulk. So I think this is 2 fails if I hit him, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you roll?
It was a 2.
Oh my god.
It was a 2. The 20 was there. If a crit, I think I may have had to kill you. I don't know. Bulk, death saving throw, buddy.
It's a 2.
A 2.
It's
That's
only
a fail.
one. It's only one though.
That's a fail. Danielus, as you stand in front of the beast, it is hunched over. It is what's the word? Vomiting mass amounts of blood and flesh and goo. It looks like one hit might do it.
Please.
Okay, did Bulk die?
No, I'm good.
He's still alive.
Okay.
Saul screams out, Danielus, finish it!
Okay, I'm going to unequip my sharpshooter.
A good call.
Thank you.
Gods, let it be a 13.
I'm unconscious. I wouldn't know.
I roll 10.
Oh, no.
With a +8 to hit, he rolls a 10. It's a miss.
Can I run up and try to use my short sword?
Sure, or you can have Barkus hit. Either one.
Barkus is dead.
Oh wait, no,
True,
excuse me. You
true.
can't. Oh, Barkus is dead. Excuse me. I didn't mark him off. No, you cannot use your short sword because you attacked with your bow to start.
So can I use an unarmed strike?
You
Grappling
cannot.
hook.
You can use your
that's
grappling
it.
hook.
My grapple
my
shot.
God.
Yes! Yes! Let me
And technically
do
it does do damage.
Oh,
So it's whatever you roll +2 for your proficiency bonus.
good luck.
And a D8.
A D20.
Oh,
D20 plus 2.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
What does this mean?
You just miss.
No.
It means your turn is over.
So how did he kill Barkus? You never explained that.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Yeah, what did he do? How horrific was this?
So he didn't engulf him. He actually just reached down a tendril and whipped him into the wall. And if he was a real dog, he would have exploded into a mass of blood and guts. But fortunately, he's a magical dog, so he just poofed and went away. It's Saul's turn. Gentlemen, I don't exactly know what would happen if Saul misses here. So,
We might all die. I don't know. Time reset.
So-
Who knows?
Maximus, please.
so Saul gets 2 attacks. And he misses the first.
Oh no!
That was Maximus. And he hits.
Oh my god.
Yes!
But does he do enough?
19 on the die. He has 1 HP. He has 1 HP.
Oh my god! We have 1.
Yeah, literally one hit. So Paul says, excuse me, Saul. My apologies.
Oh.
Saul holds out his hand, total Dragon Ball Z style, and he says, "For my friends, for the new heroes, for Paul, for the new age." And he shoots a pretty mediocre blast of holy light at the abomination, but fortunately you guys have done so much that it does enough. It happens to be guided directly to where the face of Miss Charlotte was. A moment's breath. As I find my notes.
In Farron's dream, it is Paul who did this.
Um okay. Sorry, I had a brilliant description, but I couldn't find it. So, what happens? The beast starts writhing in pain. The tendrils start to literally melt away until what's left is the withered body of a woman pierced through the center with delirium. There are bits of piano surrounding it as the foundation beneath you starts to shake. What will you do?
I'm asleep.
I'm napping.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are pretty much down. Saul is going to run up and say, "Dandulus, quick, we have to act. This place is going to fall apart." And he runs up and he grabs Maximus goes away. But he's going to grab Farron, who's significantly lighter, and he's going to start dragging him away towards the entrance. And he says, "Come quickly."
Okay, I'm going to grab Bulk and try to like drag one leg. Am I strong enough to pull him?
He weighs over 500 pounds.
Yeah, I weigh a lot.
Oh my god.
Would he be strong enough, or would Barkus and I be strong enough if Barkus helped? He's a magical dog.
Marcus.
Sure. If you have one spell slot, you can bring Barkus back.
Yep. Yeah. So I
Okay.
go over to where Barkus like poofed, and there's like some fur still, and I kind of like hover over it, and he comes back. He repoofs.
Nice. Any
Full
any
HP.
incantations? What does that ritual look like?
Hit him with the
Okay.
flavor text.
So
Yeah.
I didn't think so. He had to poof. He couldn't have just like fallen over.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can say it either way. Let's say he falls over.
Because I was thinking like I would like cut off like a piece of his tail or like his ear
God.
to like and mix it in and then pour it back, and he just kind of
Yeah.
like regenerates. Yeah, that's how I pictured that was gonna happen.
Okay, I like it. So Barkus, restored, doing about 95% of the work, starts to drag Bulk with his powerful jaws along Saul, and who's dragging Farron. So the foundation of the building starts to shake, and the roof above you starts to cave in. You guys are deftly able to make it back to the upper level. And what you see are Grumpus and Maximus. They're two of their men. And I believe that's it. Yeah, and that's it. So they're there. The building itself is pretty much mostly collapsed. They're kind of standing. So just imagine an action scene where everybody escapes and you guys are meeting out front, basically. The time rift, that warp in time and space, has disappeared. You are back to the old Drakkenheim. So let's say you guys come back to the ground area, and I'll just put us here for now. And yeah, I'll forget about the men on the screen. So Grumpus's men are still standing outside the inn where you guys left them, and they run up to you all, and they say, where have you all been? We've been out here for hours.
We were saving your lives.
I lay bleeding.
Yeah. So I'll say your party comes to and they stabilize you. So you can come up with 1 hit point. Grumpus turns to you all and says, "So your mission was success."
I think so.
Saul stands beside you all and says, "Make way for the new heroes of Drakkenheim, of Westamar! Huzzah!"
And very sheepishly, huzzah!
Blessed be this day. A new sound is heard, a cheer for the new heroes of Drakkenheim.
Incredible. I only wish my brother was here to see this. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. You all...
Who's your brother?
My brother Paul in Caspia.
Oh, I make no. I say nothing and I roll over and just lay my face in the dirt.
Yeah, I just run up and I grab it. I'm like, Paul's brother. We love Paul. Great family man.
You met Paul. So he's here. He wrote to me. He said that he was coming to join me and take the sacrament. I told him I didn't have the courage to do it alone. This is incredible. Where was he? Has he joined Lucretia's flock?
Brother,
In a way.
this is a joyous day. We have unfortunate news. That's not for now. But just know.
Can you describe Paul? That's a very common name.
It could be a different
It is a common name. He describes him to a T. Exactly what you recognize from Paul.
You know, I'm sorry. I mean, I kind of all humans look like that to me, so I'm not.
He was. We're from Caspia. Did you meet any of the others, Lady Katja Braun?
We may have run
Mira?
into someone like that.
It rings a faint bell.
Brother Saul, we saved as many as we could from the ratlings and the rat prince. And your brother fought valiantly amongst them.
The color drains from Saul's face. He bites onto his lip.
Oh.
And can I have a perception check?
From like everyone?
From everyone.
We don't even have a vial to give him. 8.
I know. 20.
A 20. Daniels, you think you spot a single tear roll down his face.
Oh.
Glimmering.
Oh,
Glimmering.
Oh.
No.
He says, when a few years ago, a disciple of Lucretia Mathias, of the Fallen Flame, came to our village, we sat and listened to the tales of Lucretia's prophecies, a tale of the new age, a tale of heroes, a tale where we can all be equal. And I decided to come here. I felt it was destiny. But once I got here, I was too afraid. I wrote to him. I told him if only I had my big brother at my side. This is all my fault.
I want to like do like a quick little like like snail crawl over toward Bolt because I'm still bleeding and I'm rough, and I'd be like, Paul wanted us to see Lucretia. We could at least give him this closure.
I'll talk to. I'll put my hand on Saul's shoulder and say, "We will all be equal, brother. We have a mission to accomplish, and we will stay true to the sound."
Paul had a mission. He was trying to get us to Lucretia. Maybe perhaps you can help fulfill his objective. You can meet your hero and we can finish out his legacy.
You all have heard the words of Lucretia.
From someone in town, but I bet it's probably better from her.
It's miraculous. It's everything the stories say. She's incredible. You can go see Lucretia whenever you decide.
Have you seen her?
I have seen her. I've seen her. I work with Brother Nathaniel to guard caravans towards Champion's Gate. You can come along with us if you would like to meet her.
First, we may need to tend to some of our wounds, but yes, that would be nice.
Of course. I think I have some thinking to do before I join Lucretia and take the sacrament. Meet me in Emberwood Village, and we can depart whenever.
Well, will you be able to are you going to be able to get there? Do you want to come with us? We may have a stop to make, though.
Yeah, you were pretty swift there with the conjuring.
And then he turns to the goldenrods and he says, "Thank you for the offer, but I think I've had a little bit too much action for myself. I think I'll just take the safe way back to Emberwood Village."
Oh.
And he turns to the goldenrods and he says, "You all, where are you heading?" And Grompus and Maximus come over to you guys. Maximus is kind of holding his head and he's rubbing it pretty good. And he says, "Oh, what happened?" And Grompus says, "Silence, brother. We need to retreat. We should return to camp out in the forest. That was far too strange for us." And they basically agree to travel the long way around to Emberwood Village, or essentially. So he'll decline your offer, though it was lovely.
As I see them kind of like moving out, I kind of wanted to like whisper toward both, be like, "I think there was some crystals we should maybe try to grab before we leave here, though."
Brother Farron, you're the best of disciples of the sound.
Certainly. Yeah. So so if you guys are just kind of sitting there in front of the inn, the goldenrods and their men will depart with Saul. He will bid you guys farewell. He's very excited to see you guys again. Again, he puts no pressure on it. Kind of whenever you'd like to go and meet Lucretia, he's down. He's down to take you there. So they depart, and you guys would like to head back in.
We're gonna loot the body of the inn.
I think
Okay.
there were crystals that we missed, but I don't know how collapsed it is. I also don't know if we need to come back here when we're stronger because we're pretty fragile.
That's up to you.
The time is nigh.
All right.
Is everybody going in?
So we're
Can we
going
even go
back
in, or did it?
into-
It's rubble, right? It's like a crater.
So things in the basement kind of escalated a little bit while you guys were escaping. You certainly It would take a while, I think, is the way I would put it.
Okay.
So yeah, it would take a while.
We could also maybe just sell this information to the Amethyst Academy. They may be able to magically excavate this, and we could sell them the coordinates of a larger crystal.
That's true. I mean, we did fail them once before, though.
We failed them once, but this is a for sure thing, and it's already cleared out. They just need to excavate.
I do think
That's
the
true.
Amethyst Academy would be interested in the time anomaly that we experienced. Reporting
Sure.
to them
We could just sell the
would be
knowledge.
our best venture.
Okay, I'm down to not go back in the spooky inn.
Yeah.
Daniels, make me a history check.
18.
Ooh.
18. Just for that particular phrasing that I believe Farron used, you would know just the sound of selling information makes you think of Blackjack Mel. You know that's his business inside and out. He's all over that kind of stuff.
We got options.
So just a little throw-in information there.
Okay.
So with that,
To the
you guys
bar,
stand here.
To the bar.
In terms of the time of day, so you guys were in there for multiple hours. It is still daytime, but it's kind of that 4 or 5 o'clock kind of feeling. Like it's probably going to be evening decently soon. But yeah, anyway, go ahead with your planning.
Should we go inside? Should we go into rest for a bit and recover?
I don't know if we'll be able to get the best rest in the fog. Maybe we should follow
No, true.
Maximus toward the outskirts or try to get to Mel's.
Yeah,
True.
Mel's probably our best bet.
You could certainly pop off a short rest. There's
Oh,
always
if I'm
risk,
moving.
but I mean, you
I'll take a
could.
short rest if I can get one.
Yeah, a short rest for sure.
It's up to you guys.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay. So I'm going to pop us over to our map really quick.
Nice.
And so you guys are at point 17.
Okay.
And you are trying to get to point 18 here on the map. How did you plan to get there? Where do you want to take your rest? You guys are conversating. Go.
Where do we need to go? I'm sorry.
We need to go to 18. We're at
Okay.
point 17 is where the Black Ivory Inn is. Probably our safest bet for the short rest is more toward the forest line, but I'm not sure how we'll get across the river.
Can I grapple hook us across? Or who was the guy that got us on the canoe across?
I think that guy was all the way down by point 13.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Is there ferries at the river line?
I'm not sure.
No would be the answer. So, what was the first question you? Oh, you asked if you could grapple hook across. The river is about 400 feet wide.
No.
In terms of if there are ferries, Farron and Daniels can give me history checks.
I surely will.
2.
15.
15. Farron, you remember back when you were a kid that along the banks of the river, boating was a very popular pastime in Drakkenheim.
Okay.
People like to boat across the river. And you can recall that your father used to take you for you and the whole family. How quaint. Across the river. If you guys were all good.
I'll be like, we might be able to find a boat along the river. Seeing as how we're in the inner city, we might be able to find maybe a boat was left or some way to get across.
Okay.
Maybe we should head to the shoreline, move up toward the
and walk
forest.
across. Yeah.
See if we can
I
find a
agree.
boat. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we'll try to head from 17 toward the Duran River and then just try to scour to see if there's a boat that's usable to get across.
Okay. Did you guys still plan to take a short rest?
If we can take one before we head out, that'll probably be the wisest.
Okay. So you want to, so you kind of want to find some space in the inn and take a short rest, or maybe not in the inn, but around that
Yeah.
general area.
Yeah.
Perceptively
Okay.
safe area.
A perceptibly safe area. That's a good way to put it.
Mhm.
Let's put that to the test, and let's have you guys roll a d8 each.
Each? Oh, okay. I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 4.
A CX?
Okay. Very good. So, not only do you guys get your rest off, or you find a safe place to rest, you get that short rest off.
All right.
You also find a potion of healing in the
Ooh.
house you stay in.
Baron, you can have that.
Awesome. I will do that, but also on the short rest, I'm going to spend all 4 of my of my hit die.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so let's do hit die. So Farron, go
Or
ahead.
maybe I'll only do 3. Yeah, I'll do 3. Wait. You have completed a short rest, but it didn't tell me what. Okay, so it told me to roll 3d8 plus 6. So I'm just going to manually do that.
Yeah, it's better to just look at what dice you need to roll and just manually roll them.
Perfect. I rolled 17 plus 6, so I will take 23 healing.
Okay. Bulk, any hit die for you?
Yeah, I did 2, and I got 14, so I'm up to 15.
Okay, sounds good. Daniel, any hit die for you?
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2, so it's 2d10 plus 4.
Okay.
So I got 12.
12. Okay, 12 hit points back. And Barkus came back with full HP, so no issue there. And we will close it out on this. What's the conversation like amongst you guys during the short rest?
So Farron, what do you think happened with your dad?
I don't know. We only saw him in the very beginning. I just thought maybe there's a chance that he got out.
Can we investigate in the morning and see if there are any bodies on the inn or what happened to all those people there?
I'm sure any bodies would have been gone.
So you guys saw yeah, basically the effect that you got is that any bodies were gone. You didn't see any skeletons or anything remaining inside of the inn as you guys left, even though things were like falling from the ceiling and whatnot.
My father and brother were gone within 5 minutes of us coming to. Maybe they got far enough away. Maybe it was just remnants. Maybe it was just the last memories of Charlotte before she got hit and she pulled in fragments of them.
Yes, that's true.
I don't know.
It did feel that we could not stop them no matter what. It didn't feel that they were trapped like the rest of us.
Whenever we started rousing and causing issues, everyone else attacked us, but they were gone by that point. They didn't come back.
Right.
Speaking of attacks, what gives?
I'm just like,
Yeah, you have recovered from your madness.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's just basically like a painstaking, like purple cloud that was just hazing memories. I don't know. It was just in that moment. I saw nothing but knowing that you were the cause. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything of it. My apologies. And then I hand back the healing potion. I'm like, this should cover what I did.
Well, we'll see about that, but I'll take it too. We'll see when the time comes.
All right, I'll try to make sure that I at least pay you back in the opposite of effects.
What of House Goldenrod? someone says.
It seems like part of them were missing at the bar.
It
Two
does
of them
seem they
came
came
back, and
to-
two of them stayed. But also, I don't know how Maximus felt. It seemed like after he came back, he was like a shell of himself. I don't know how he's now.
Magic is a lot of different things to many
His-
different people. He was
his-
very susceptible.
His brother said it wasn't his strong suit. I guess we'll have to see next time we see him if he's recovered or if it's how he is now.
It does seem strange that magic can result in time travel, or at least repeating the past or memories.
But it would also seem if part of Maximus's squad was there, they had been at that inn around the time that the meteor fell.
It does seem strange that Caspians are drawn to this area.
Maximus always claimed that had nothing to do with the delirium and he was just here for glory. But if those soldiers were here, either they had to come very far after and get trapped like Saul did, or I don't know.
One begs the
Weird.
question why Saul was trapped.
Especially since Maximus never mentioned anyone was trapped here.
To clear up the loop on that, on our Funky Fest session, one of the things Grumpus said is, so basically they had gone missing recently. So they had probably been trapped in there probably briefly before you guys.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's not as strange. Maybe they were just eager to get toward somewhere to rest and drink and blow off
Well, how many
stress.
Caspians are drawn to Drakkenheim in current era and even in the past?
Not sure.
Regardless, it does seem that the delirium has immense power that can be contained, and seeing the sacred flame and what they can do, we might have a strong ally there.
And Saul was hell bent on saying that it depended on the person who used it. Maybe Charlotte had some evils we didn't know of. Maybe it can be used for good.
Incredibly powerful magic, regardless, and as we are championed as heroes twice now by the sacred flame, we might have a whole army
Yeah.
at our disposal. We don't know.
It might not be bad to touch base with Lucretia and see what she has to say at the least.
Those who quest against us from the Silver Order do give me pause.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Their short rest completed. Mystery abound. I think it's a good place to call it quits for the evening. The party escaped against all odds. I really didn't know how that was going to go. That was pretty close, actually.
It was
Missing many pints of blood.
Indeed.
First
that was
round.
probably
Immediately, double 19 damage. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm down.
and red.
yeah, level 4 problems.
Right.
Forgive me. I almost forgot your loot. Saul, before he leaves, presents you with a bag of holding. He says something, the hero always needs extra space. One of those magical MacGuffins, your inventory, it just never runs out somehow. So he will prevent that to one of you who would like to take it.
Daniel has
Effective-
the only one up.
He said it before he left, so all of us would be out.
Yeah. You'd all be up. Effectively, what a bag of holding is, it allows you to stuff a ton of shit in your bag that you wouldn't be able to hold. It basically goes into an alternate dimension. The bag stays like a pound.
Wagon.
Well, it may be good to hold the crystals in there. Did you want
Yeah.
to use that for storage?
This resonates with me.
This way we don't have to worry about potential contamination. You can just use your gloves and whatever tools you have and just drop it in the bag.
Resounding,
Incredible.
brother.
Bulk would remember that that is what River used to carry and transport delirium. In either case, okay, that sounds like a good place to wrap it. Appreciate you guys playing. Appreciate you sorry souls who are watching. In either case, until next time, Steven, round us out. Anything else?
Make sure you like and subscribe and do all the good things. There's tons of great things at the Funky Store. You need to go check it out. You need to go there. You don't need a bag of holding. You can just go to the Funky Store and get all the good stuff over there. So check that out, funky.store. We'll see you in the next one.
All right, that stuff.
Bye.
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 Mwah, smooches.